high school basketball, ASU men's club hockey, and ASU women's club hockey. Your home for all the action, right here on Inferno TV.
We are live from AZ Compass High School, AZ Compass Prep School for the AZ Compass Hoops Classic. I am Maddox Martin, and I'm joined by
Tyler Wargo.
And we have a good one here. We have the Wilson Academy Warriors taking on Eduprize, the Eduprize Eagles from Gilbert, Arizona. Now looking here at this Eduprize team, I'm really looking at A.J. Thomas. That's the guy I really want to see him ball out. The four-star commit at Loyola Marymount. And then over here for Wilson, I'm looking at Tamil Green, big number 21. He'll be doing jump ball with Andre Thomas. The rest of the starting five for the Eagles, it'll be Khalil Leas. It'll be A.J. Thomas, Andre Thomas, Avery Osika. As here we go, we're underway. Eduprize wins the jump ball. It'll be Thomas driving, can't get the finish. Green will rebound. It'll be Jeremiah Ruffin, Cullen Brown, Kennedy Okpara, Caleb Cameron, and Tamil Green for the starting five for the Warriors. Green will quickly get fouled down in the paint. That'll take him to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, a good way to start off this game, especially when you're already making your way at the line, getting to shoot 2. I mean, that really helps the Eagles out a lot, especially after the fact that they were on defense to start this game off, and now here they are back at the line.
There you go. Great start to the game for the Warriors. Green's first free throw attempt on the way is off target. Wilson just going to send all 4 of their other players back. Not even going to bother with the offensive rebound. Just 18 seconds into this one for the nightcap of this 4-game day here in Chandler, Arizona. Second free throw falls, and now here comes A.J. Thomas. He'll go up, he gets a shot tipped, deflected. That one was Caleb Cameron with a nice block, sending it the other way. Taking it up is Brown. Brown looking. Cameron, they're gonna go down low, Green. We got a whistle and a travel. Travel is called by the official. Green turns it over. Eduprize will take over.
Yeah, slow start to this game. That's all due to the fouling that we did see already, but here we are, Eagles now playing offense.
Here comes Eduprize. They're going to go up top. Stop and pop 3. Thomas drills it. Andre Thomas getting the scoring going for the Eagles with a wide open look from the top of the key.
Yeah, no one guarding. He knew exactly where to place that ball, and that was into the net. They're now up by 2.
There we go. Now the drive, and we got a foul, a whistle. Cameron is going to head to the line. So another foul will send the Warriors to the line for the second time today.
Yeah, already having 2 fouls, the Eagles having to maybe keep their hands off each other because it's only 6:50 to go in the first quarter, so you don't want to add that up.
You do not want to get into foul trouble against a team like this Wilson Academy Warriors. Now, just looking around here at AZ Compass, this is a very, very, very historical school. This place, look at all the talent they've developed here. We've got probably about 100 Division I college basketball players, women's and men's. Got 5 NBA players up there in the banners, and we've also got a bunch of banners over here for a lot of the success they've had. A lot of champions. This team is this AZ Compass team.
And former Sun Devil Frankie Collins also played right here in this building too. So a lot of stars just come out of these teams, and especially out of these prep schools like Wilson Academy and Eduprize Gilbert.
Prep school basketball is just so fun to watch, and if you haven't seen prep basketball before today, you're in for a treat. Oh, a turnover there. Wilson will turn it over. Eduprize will take it. Head coach Ashton Thomas for the Eagles. Pretty happy about that one. Still wanting the foul call from the other end. 3-3 following 2 successful free throws from Cameron earlier. Foster will give. Here's the three. It's off target from Osika. Good move from Ruffin. Good find to Green. He can't finish the flush. They'll keep it. The tip-in is no good. Rebound controlled by the Warriors. Kick out, corner three on the way. It's good.
That was a great read right there. Great passing, which just led to that outside corner shot three-pointer. Now they're up by 3 again. A lot of back-and-forth action we go with 6:04 in the first quarter.
Caleb Cameron has accumulated for 5 of the 6 points so far for the Warriors. Tough play for Thomas, fading away. It rattles in and out. Green gets the rebound. They're going to go down low to Okpara. And now they're going to turn it over. Watch out. We got a fast break for Elias. He'll go up. Missed the finger roll.
Yeah, not what you want to have happen, especially when there's only like a defender on you and you got a fast break action. Of course, that's an unfortunate layup call, but on the other side, they're able to get this rebound back and put it back into their own possession. Eagles back with it.
Here we go. The lay, no good. Nice offensive rebound from Foster. They kick it out. Open look, Thomas. He'll step into a three-pointer, and he drills it. Ties us right back up at 6. Open look. It's going to be the Thomas brothers, and Andre and AJ. Those two are going to be the 2 key players for the Eduprize Eagles. For Wilson, it's going to be the 2, Caleb Cameron and Tamil Green. Some nice 1-2 punches as this three-pointer is well off target. Eduprize will take over. Not the best look there from Colin Brown. Eduprize will take over. 4:49 to go here. Just under midway through the first quarter of action in our final game of the night. Inferno TV will have more AZ Compass Classic games Sunday. Got 3 coming up that day. This shot is off target from Thomas. It's going the other direction. Trying to push it, Cameron. They're going to go down low now. Slow it down. Ball got poked away from behind. Warriors will keep it. Running a little bit ahead of schedule. This game was, I believe, supposed to start at 7:30, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a little bit ahead of schedule, which is kind of a good thing
Love
considering
it.
we don't know how slow paced this game might be. It's only 4:22 to go, tie game. Who knows where this game can go? Three-pointer not going to be off. It's going to be off the mark.
Nice offensive rebound in the flush from Kennedy Okpara. Okpara secures the rebound, rises up, and just drops it in for the lead. Thomas with it. The catalyst of this Eagles offense. Slips, stays on his feet, lost the ball, he keeps it, gets a man jumping, the reverse is good. Oh man. A.J. Thomas finding any way possible to get to the basket and put it in, knocks us back up at 8. Cameron misses, rebound Foster. Now here come the Eagles, they're pushing in transition, tough lay, Foster just misses. Watch out, poke from behind, Foster, what great hustle. Now the 3 from Thomas, he drills it. A.J. Thomas for 3.
That was a crazy turn of events from being down to now being up by 3. That was amazing. 11-8, the score. Eagles are now back on top. Wilson, they now got to play some heavy offense now and apply that pressure on this Eagles defense.
And how about Dayton Foster with the hustle? Misses the layup, storms back and pokes the ball away for a steal, and then finds A.J. Thomas. We've got a whistle, a foul, a blocking foul will be called. That's going to be on Colin Brown for his first personal.
Yeah, there's a lot going on under the hoop right there. We do have a player kind of shaken up.
Looks like that's Andre Thomas, a little shaken up after that one. Eduprize in front, 11-8. We have 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Coming in for the Eagles, it'll be number 10, Makai Grant. Cameron at the line for 2 shots. First shot on the way, he misses short. Just nipped the front iron. Just looking to get this game going. Every game before this has been very fast-paced, and a lot of the games have taken a minute to get going, and then once the teams get on, once they find their rhythm, it's just nonstop, back and forth, high-intensity, fast-paced action. Foster's going to give to Leas, who's going to try a step back. Now he'll pass it up. Going to go down, Leas the corner, driving baseline, kicks it out to Foster on the wing. Foster will drive, step back, pops up, misses the jumper, and the Warriors will take it. Ruffin will slow things down, now give to Brown. Brown trapped. Ruffin lobs it, oh my! Caleb Cameron!
First alley-oop of the day, counted for Cameron, putting themselves now only down by 1. They now got momentum.
How did he get that high in the air? I have no idea. As Thomas delivers, A.J. Thomas knocks down another 3. This man is on fire tonight. Oh my goodness, what a start to this game. A lot of great offense. Here's Green under the basket, he puts it in. Tamil Green with a nice bucket off of the blocked shot. 14-12, the Eagles lead it, $1:45 to go here in the first period of action. Grant, 3-pointers off. Rebound Osika. He'll try to work it over back to Grant. Grant drives, pumps. Now we got a jump ball called. Great defense. That was Kennedy Okpara forcing the jump ball. Okpara has a little wrist tape on his hand. Not totally sure if his wrist has been bothering him. And head coach Corey Cameron was asking if he needed a sub earlier. Okpara said he'll tough it out. Feet down low, and Okpara looks perfectly healthy as he slams that one down to tie this game up. Whistle and a foul called on the floor. It'll be on Jeremiah Ruffin. 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. Eagles looking to inbound. Foster trying to get it in. They'll go deep into the front court. Thomas steps back, got him jumping, his 3, got the foul, almost hit the shot as well. It's going to be on the landing space. Didn't make any contact, just didn't give him any room to land.
He just kind of stood there like a tree and was just like, shoot over me. But then that was clear a foul, and he's kind of confused as of why, but he's going to be at the line. And this is not a guy you want to have at the line. Of course, A.J. Thomas, this guy had the good 3-pointers that he shot earlier today. You can only imagine what he can do at the line.
Yeah, and A.J. Thomas is pretty much automatic from every part of the court. I mean, right there, even while getting fouled, almost drilled that 3. Loyola Marymount commit. He will be playing there next year. He's 2 for 2 so far at the line. We'll have one more. Make it 3 for 3. 17-14, Eagles lead. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter of action. They're going to go down low. That's a jumper off target. Green rebound, poked away. Green will take it in transition. 3-on-2, they've got numbers. Green says he'll do it himself. The lay, no good. Rebound, Ruffin, and the Warriors will take it. Leas providing some pressure. Ruffin gets out of it. Okpara, and the slam. Oh, Kennedy Okpara again. Are you kidding me? Deep 3, Green. Or Thomas, rather, no good. Green will rebound. Shot clock turned off here.
Yeah, Wilson doing a great job at just recognizing the paint and able to just apply those dunks.
Okpara a little too strong. He airballs. Thomas gives. Leas. They have 3 seconds. Got to put something up. And He'll throw it up. That's just not going to go. We will head to the second quarter. Fun one so far. The Eagles lead the Wilson Warriors 17-16 here at the AZ Compass Hoops Classic. How about that first quarter of action, Tyler?
Well, we have seen a lot. Like you said, high performance, high power, 17-16 in the score as we head to the second quarter. We have seen so much, and well, let's take a look at the three-pointers in the defense. Of course, those three-pointers were not really going in for both Wilson and the Eagles. A.J. Thomas, though, he's been just plowing those shots in, and as for Wilson, they've just been getting those dunks to fall through. So they've been very successful at that.
Yeah, and both sides have their real volume scorers. It's Kennedy Okpara doing the heavy lifting so far. Him and Caleb Cameron, even Tamil Green getting in on the action for the Warriors. Okpara's had two nice jams, and Cameron's looked really good from beyond the arc. Tamil Green getting some nice rebounds and putbacks. And then for Eduprize, it's the A.J. Thomas show. It's A.J. Thomas's world, and we are all merely living in it, Tyler. 17-16 as we get ready to start the second quarter. We await both teams talking it over with their players. Ashton Thomas, head coach for the Eduprize Eagles, and Corey Cameron for the Wilson Warriors. We've had some fun basketball today, haven't we, Tyler?
Yeah, we did. I mean, the last game, too, Layton Christian and SoCal Academy, that was a great game that we saw as well. And we saw a lot of good chemistry being built between both squads. And that's what we're seeing here as well. Of course, Wilson, they got those alley-oop, they got those dunks to fall through. They just got to work on their shot selection when it comes to beyond the arc. But as for the Eagles, Eduprize, Gilbert, they've been doing well at the arc. They've been getting those three-pointers to fall through, and it's all, like you said, to A.J. Thomas. But as for Wilson, they've been just getting those dunks to fall through, but they just got to work a little bit better around the perimeter.
That's exactly right. We are getting ready. Both sides are taking the court here. It's going to be Leas, Grant, Osika. Looks like we've also got A.J. Thomas, and that's going to be Dayton Foster rounding out the five for the Eagles. For the Warriors, we're going to see Caleb Cameron, Jeremiah Ruffin, Cullen Brown, Tamil Green, and then rounding it out, it'll be Kennedy Okpara. Haven't seen the teams really go to their bench too much yet so far. Eagles will have the ball to start the second quarter. Nice ball movement, open look for three, it's blocked. Oh my, Caleb Cameron came soaring out of nowhere. He looked like an Eagle. Ruffin gives to Cameron, he gets blocked. And now Eduprize will take it. Good pump fake there from A.J. Thomas. And he'll get it past half court.
Yeah, a lot of double team coverage too, just well beyond the perimeter as well, that Wilson's applying on the Eagles.
Leas with a good move, he'll go up top. Thomas fights through contact, no whistle. We're going the other way. Here comes Ruffin. Quick give to Cameron. Go inside. We got a travel call. Ruffin dragged that pivot foot. Can't do that. We're going the other direction. Got some really nice alumni here. Ty Washington, Jabari Walker, Deron Holmes II. Even Maxwell Lewis. Grant will swing it over to Leas. He'll drive. The reverse. Oh my, up and under. 3-point lead for Eduprize. A really good look there.
Yeah, that was a great reverse layup right there, especially when you got this majority of the team just playing within the paint. It's really hard to do when to lay up that one in. But of course, he did get that one to fall. They are up by 3 points. So if this is really anyone's game right now, subbing out is going to be number 3, Kennedy Okpara.
Yeah. Okpara coming off. Ruffin will give it over to Cameron. Full court swing. Brown three-pointer. He connects, and we're tied up. Cullen Brown with a nice three ball. Thomas. Foster recovers. Eagles spreading that ball around. A lot of great ball movement I've seen so far today. Tough look for Leas. Oh, Banks open. It's still Friday. Eduprize in front 21-19.
was a wide open three-pointer right there, but far off, far off.
Foster, the floater, he banks it home. I misspoke. It is, I believe, currently. No, scoreboard here says 21-19. Scoreboard in my brain says 23, and now they just updated it. 23-19, Eagles lead. Here's Ruffin. Tough look, no good. Rebounded by Thomas. A.J. Thomas working in transition. Got away with a little bit of a shove. The mid-range is off. Green will rebound. He'll go full court baseball pass to Cameron. Hop step, lost the ball. Got a foul call. I believe they called a foul. Got some substitutions coming in here. Jordi Musafari coming in along with Mary Medin. That'll take Tamil Green and Cameron off the floor. Andre Thomas checking back in for the Eagles. Warriors inbounding. Ruffin controls it. Foster guarding him tightly. Fade away. Nice look there from Jeremiah Ruffin.
That was a great fadeaway right there.
Elias in some trouble. Thomas saves it from a backcourt violation. Here's A.J. Thomas behind the back. He'll stop and pop for three. No good. Now here come the Warriors in transition. Lost the ball. Grant will take it. Grant on the transition. Fast break lay. Blocked. And they are going to call a goaltend. Well, head coach Ashton Thomas for the Warriors wants that one to be a clean block. It looked like it did hit off the backboard first, though, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, goaltending is kind of when, like, a player would either stick their hand within the net or they would just block an easy shot that was looking to go in. I mean, that was a good deflected block right off the backboard, and that was an unsuccessful play right there by Wilson. Unsuccessful with that, but Eagles, here they are on transition, playing defense now, and here we see a foul. Wilson going to the line.
Two shots coming up for Jordi Musafari, class of 2028. This guy, he's a unit for the class of 28. We got a lot of young kids here. We got Cullen Brown's class of 2028, Amari Medin, who is in the game right now, standing next to Brown. That's class of 29 and class of 28, 1 and 2 right there. Second free throw on the way is off target again. 0 for 2 from the line. Eduprize will control it with a 3-point lead. Foster had to force a pass, almost deflected. Grant will give to Thomas. He'll try a three-pointer. It's just too strong. Rebound controlled by Eduprize. Here's Thomas driving, spinning, fighting through contact. He'll draw a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, that was a great foul right there. A.J. Thomas able to take that one up and go for the layup foul right there. I mean, A.J. Thomas, this is his second time at the free throw line. Let's see what he can do here. 25-22, 4 minutes to go in first half regulation. And A.J. Thomas able to be 1 for 2 at the line.
This is the first one. A.J. Thomas is the leading scorer for the Eagles. His second attempt on the way is good. 26-22 our score. 4:02 left to go here in the first half. From Chandler, Arizona, AZ Compass Prep School, Brown will give it over. They're going to go to the corner. Three-pointer, Musafari. He got it. Jordi Musafari for three. 26-25 our score. Here's Foster, kick out, corner three, Elias, he drills it. Perfect response, blow for blow. It's a 4-point ball game yet again.
Yeah, able to just maximize this lead that they got. 3:25 left, 29-25. Game still in anyone's favor, going up with it and being not successful, getting his own rebound, putting it back up, not being successful.
Oh, Ruffin blocked from behind, Andre Thomas. sends it out of here. Looked like I don't know who got hit in the face. It looked like it was Khalil Leas. Yeah, Khalil Leas got popped in the face on one of those rebound attempts. 3:14 to go here in the second quarter. They're going to get it into Ruffin. Saw some contact. He'll swing it. Oh, good move. Oh, he couldn't get the finish. Cameron fell to the ground. He's going to sit there. Looks like he hurt his ankle. We're going to keep playing. A little Euro step. Got it to go. What a move from Khalil Leas. It's a 6-point lead. We're going to have a stoppage to wait on. That was Caleb Cameron, who looked like he tweaked his ankle. He says he's good. I believe we are ready to go.
He is still kind of hunched down on his ankle, so he is a little bit limping, but he is going to shake it off and play it through.
Well, they've got two of their best players trying to battle through injuries right now in Kennedy Okpara and Caleb Cameron. Ruffin pumps a three. Driving baseline. Kicks out. Corner look for, oh, he got it to go. Amari Medhin drills a three. And we're back to a 3-point ball game.
That was his first 3-pointer of the day, so we might be able to see more as the clock is still ticking to 2:30 to go.
Kick out. Corner. Thomas. Yes, sir. Another great response from the Eagles. Andre Thomas looking good from beyond the arc. High pass poked away. Loose ball stolen. 2-on-2. Grant give. Odelius pump fake puts it in.
And this is some great basketball right now by both sides. Just the passing game to the pivoting and the ball movement inside the paint to just get it up and in is just really working out for both squads. And, of course, we did see that three-pointer.
Uh-oh. Foster gives Leas the jam. He flushes it home.
And it's going to keep continuing for the Eagles as they're now rallying up by 10.
Timeout called by the Warriors. 38-28. Wilson trying not to let this game get too out of hand.
They got Rio DeYoung in here.
Rio DeYoung OG playing here for the. It's going to be a good one so far. Now, Tyler, what are we really looking for? What has really happened to get Eduprize to go on this run that they're on right now?
Well, one word, and that's consistency. Of course, they're staying consistent, keeping up with the fast-paced momentum game. Of course, we saw that turnover leading to that slam dunk right there. I mean, really, it's been working out for them all game long. And as for that transition from Wilson, I mean, Wilson was up by this game by 8 points, and now it's kind of lopsided. Now it's kind of a 10-point lead that the Eagles are applying on Wilson. So I still think it's anyone's game considering the play style of both teams. They're playing very hard offensively and defensively, but I'm looking forward to seeing more consistent offense and defense from the Eagles going forward.
Yeah, and the Eagles, they're taking advantage of the Wilson mistakes. The Warriors made a couple of risky turnovers, risky passes that we've seen a guy like Dayton Foster, this small, quick, shifty guy, this little guard who can just run around. He sneaks by you, gets the ball, pokes it away. Warriors will take it here. They trail by 10, less than 2 to go in the first half of action. It'll be Ruffin. They'll give it over to Brown. The zone defense that they're running, a little 3-2. Warriors trying to penetrate. Tough look, Ruffin, no. Green got the ball poked away. Now he's fouled from behind. I believe that's going to be on Andre Thomas. Let's see what the officials say. They're going to give it to Mekhi Grant, which will be his first foul. Tamil Green at the line for the second time today. He'll sink in the first one. Went 1 for 2 last time. It's 2 for 3 on the day so far. Second one rims out. Loose ball. There's a fight for it. And it is going to be ruled out of bounds. Great effort, however, from Tyrone Uwandu. Laid out for it. Just barely touched the sideline. It'll be a turnover. 38-29. Here's Leas. He'll go back up top to Mekhi Grant. Now they're going to work it to Thomas. Thomas trapped. Double. Trying to fight through it. Oh, my goodness. A.J. Thomas with a thunderous slam.
It can't get any more dramatic than what we're seeing right now. Good block, but able to stick with it is Wilson.
Okpara, corner three, drills it. A much needed response. They messed the scoreboard up already, didn't they? They did. Got a whistle and a foul on the floor. They're going to give him the continuation. We'll see 2 shots coming up.
Stuff like that is answering your question from what I want to see. I want to see dunks like that. That was a thunder jam. We could talk about it all game long. And here's the Eagles now playing on offense again, inbounding.
Foul was on Jeremiah Bowman for the Warriors. Uwandu coming out. Here's the inbound. They're going to give it to Grant in the corner. He got the 3 to go. Makai Grant. We're back to a double-digit lead, 43-31. Ruffin with it. Another 3 ball, this time short. Might have been a little bit deflected. Fears the hook is good. Good job on the putback. That shot clock. Oh, good ball movement. Here's Grant. Grant, give to Foster. Thomas, he'll pull a 3. Not gonna get it. Rebound for Green. Here comes the Warriors. They don't have to force a shot here. They're gonna get inside. Shot gets blocked. And the pass stolen away. Fight for the ball. Thomas wins it. Eagles puts it up and in. 2 seconds to go. And we are gonna just head to halftime. The Eagles jump out to a 12-point lead to end the first half. They go on a great run. And after 1 half, our score is Eduprize 45, Wilson 33. Tyler, that first half of action, quick, fast, fun. What do you have to think about it?
Well, I got to say that both squads are kind of playing the same style. They got the same they got the same play style defensively and offensively. AJ Thomas being excellent around the arc for Eduprize, Gilbert. And as for Jeremiah Ruffin, he had a couple shots as well to fall through. And I think the chemistry at both squads is really what's making this game competitive. Yeah, there's quite a lead, 45-33, but both teams are still playing very well matched. They're keeping up to the same pace, and I'm excited to see what's more to come in the second half.
It's a great first half so far. We will take a break here from Inferno TV. We'll be back when the second half begins.
are now back here in Chandler, Arizona, between two teams, between the Wilson Warriors and the Eduprize Gilbert Eagles. Tyler work alongside Maddox Martin, and what a first half that we have seen. From dunking to three-point shooting, we have seen it all. What are you expecting to see in the second half?
Man, this scoreboard, this is the highest score at the end of a first half of any game today in this tournament. 45-33 after just 16 minutes of game time. I think we're going to see a lot more offense here. I mean, it's been A.J. Thomas is all I'm thinking about when it comes to the Eduprize Eagles.
Yeah, 45-33. So in total, scoring 78 points in just the first half. It only tells you how much scoring can be done in the second half. So we're getting ready for this ball to be inbounded. Now it's going to be Wilson's going to be starting the second half of regulation off. 45-33, again the score. It's going to be number 2, Cullen Brown. Going to pass this one inbounds to Jeremiah Ruffin. Jeremiah Ruffin, of course, we talked about him at the halftime, little halftime show that we talked about. We talked about Ruffin, about how he was able to score in those points early on and transitioning that to the second quarter. Here he is in the second half, getting it up and in. It's not going to fall through. Getting his own rebound is going to be number 21, Tamil Green, and we are underway here in the second half of regulation. Number 4, Caleb Cameron has it. Caleb Cameron passes to his left side to number 3. Not going to be able to fall. He gets his own miss. Kennedy Okpara gets it up, and that one's not going to fall through. It's going to be a foul, though. Okpara now going to make his way to the line to shoot 2.
Well, they're going to give you these second chance opportunities. You need to cash in on them. And taking 2 shots at the free throw line, you better hit both of them here if you really want to take advantage, because you got 3 separate chances to get the ball and put it in the basket.
So first shot's up, and that one's going to fall through. Nothing but net. And it's only going to make their deficit a little lessened here, but still down by 11 points in this game. It's still anyone's game, considering the fact that it was Wilson that was actually up. And the second shot's not going to fall through. It's going to be rebounded by A.J. Thomas, the kid who's committed to Loyola Marymount. He's going to drive inside, spin move, pivot, looking to go up with it. He's going to go pass it inside, loses it to number 2, Cullen Brown. Cullen Brown now working the other side of the court for Wilson. Wilson passing it. Jeremiah Ruffin loses the ball to number 11, Avery Osketska. It's going to be number 3, Dayton Foster, to number 2, Andre Thomas. Andre Thomas to the corner. Avery shot's not going to fall through, edging the tip. I don't know the side of the backboard, and they're getting their own miss. It's going to be number 3, Dayton Foster going up with it. It's going to be a loose ball, and it's going to be back Wilson's
they
side.
Got numbers. Here we go.
Here comes the shot, not going to fall through. Going up with it again, it's going to be number 2, Cullen Brown. Great job, able to just keep up with that momentum. And if you're a player for both sides, you got to just keep up with this aggressiveness, because both teams are executing very well along the court. Here comes it's going to be A.J. Thomas with it, looking to go up with it, and that one's not going to fall through. Rebounded by number 21, Tamil Green. Tamil Green's going to hand it off to Jeremiah Ruffin. Ruffin a little bit beyond the arc, pass it to his right side to number 2, Cullen Brown. Cullen Brown with a shot wide left of the rim, and it's going to be a foul call.
So that'll be 3 free throws. That's a big one there. You can cut this game to 6 points if you hit all 3 here.
Yeah, you got to keep your hands off of the opponents, especially when we get to the second half of regulation, where things kind of get down to the wire. Not necessarily until the fourth quarter, but even so, you don't want to get this game to be too far outreach in front of you. It's going to be number 2, Cullen Brown, going to miss the first free throw. It's going to just hit the tip of the rim and back into play. It's going to be no shot there, so he's going to try. He has 2 more shots, though, to count.
That's right.
So he makes the second one.
Cash in here. You got to hit this third one, too.
Yeah, it'd only be a 7-point deficit if he can make this next point. Shots up, and that one's going to fall too. 2 for 3 in that drive alone. Eagles are now back on offense. A.J. Thomas checking into this game. A.J. Thomas beyond the arc, looking to drive inside, dancing with the ball, pivot move, looking to go up with it, flopping to the ground, no shot. It's going to be a travel call on A.J. Thomas, not what he wanted to see there.
Trying to get He had his man, Caleb Cameron, up in the air there, but ended up just dragging that pivot foot and traveling.
So number 0, Jeremiah Ruffin at the top of the perimeter. Pass it to his right side, Cullen Brown. Cullen Brown guarded by number 12. He's going to pass it inside to number 21, Tamil Green, able to put that up and in.
Tamil Green is a unit. This guy's huge. He get out of the way. Unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
That was going to be a foul call. A.J. Thomas just wanting to redeem himself from that last drive that he had. It's going to be a foul call as he went up for that finger roll lay, and that one's not going to fall through, but it is going to be a foul. It looks like Eduprize, Gilbert's going to keep this one in their possession. So passing it inbounds, it's going to be number 4, A.J. Thomas, guarded by Caleb Cameron, who checked into this game. As he's going to pass it to the paint to number 2, Cullen Brown.
Oh, my. It's a great block from Tamil Green right there.
Yeah, Tamil Green doing it all in the paint. I mean, when you're the tallest guy in there, you kind of just got to expect that from him.
And it's not just the length, it's the size and stature of him, too. This guy, I mean, he reminds me of DJ Burns from NC State last year. The big man that took NC State to the Final Four.
The tallest guy on the court that everyone can rely on.
Exactly right.
Top of the perimeter, looking to drive inside. It's going to be Dayton Foster outside to the corner arc. Three-pointer is good for Paul Riley Jr. as he gets that one to fall through. So Wilson now back on offense, and this one's turned over. Here comes A.J. Thomas going up with it. The layup is no good, but he gets that foul, and he's going to make his way to the line.
Well, this is a big one here. You can go back up by 10. It was just a 5-point game, and you felt like you could see the Warriors getting back into it, and now all of a sudden you're starting to just take that momentum away from him, take that like a punch to the gut, just takes the life out of him.
And I wouldn't say the momentum is slowly diminishing, but I would just say that their shots are not going in, their play style just needs to be fixed up a little bit. But A.J. Thomas is going to make his first free throw. Of course, he was unsuccessful with that layup to go through, but that first shot will count. So as Coach Corey Cameron's going to call a timeout here after he made the first shot. 49-40, 5:26 to go. And Maddox, what can we see from Wilson to stay in this game, especially in the third quarter?
Cash in on the opportunities you're getting. You've got Tamil Green in the paint. You're going to get some rebounds. You got to take advantage of them. You got to take advantage of the open looks you get. Eduprize is running a zone defense. You've got to try and move that ball around and set something up to beat that zone and be able to take advantage and hit a three. Get an open look, and that's where it starts. Get a couple of stops on defense, and you're in this ball game. It's 9 points. We still have over half of the third quarter left. They're not in a desperation mode or anything, but you'd like to get this game tied going into the fourth quarter.
And they can do that too. I mean, they can easily tie up this game. I mean, we saw this game be a little bit lopsided in the first half. We saw Wilson up by a little bit, but now it's kind of the other way around. But sticking with it is going to be Wilson. And if they can want to stay in this game, they got to use the height that they got, especially with 21 Tamil Green, who was able to get those up and in shots and also just playing well defensively in the paint. I think if they just use their height for an advantage, then they can still be in this game because they are the tallest team in this court right now. I mean, yes, the Eagles got some tall players, but the Wilson Warriors, they definitely got some guys as well playing down in the paint. So it's going to be A.J. Brown taking his second shot to go up and in. He's going to be 2 for 2 during that drive. It's a 10-point lead, 5:26 to go in the third quarter. It's going to be number 2 on Cullen Brown. Kicks it out to his right side to number 1. Jamari, the pick, and that's not going to fall through. Air ball is going to be rebounded by A.J. Thomas. A.J. Thomas now playing offense, going in for that jumper. That's inside the arc. That's not going to fall through. And it's going to be rebounded by number 4, Caleb Cameron. Caleb Cameron going to drive in as quick as he can, going to go up with it, and he's not going to get that one to fall. Rebounded and put up back in. It's going to be Kennedy Okpara.
Great job by Okpara there, getting the miss and putting it right back in.
So here comes number 12, Khalil Lewis going up with it. That one's going to be a foul. Lias definitely taking advantage of being in the paint as much as he can. Of course, the Eagles are more successful with being on the line. Of course, with those fouls, they've been successful at the line. Of course, A.J. Thomas made 2 for 2 of those free throws his last time at the line. So maybe the Eagles can just manifest these fouls.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta hit these free. It's in the name, free throws. You gotta make these. As he misses this one right there. There you go.
Hey, when I was on the call with Jacob, the last call, I was jinxing it too. So you're not alone on that one. But he misses the first one. But even so, if he can get this next shot to go, they can still be in this. As he's going to make the second one, so make him 1 for 2 at the line right there. Here comes number 2. Cullen Brown now having it, kicks it out to number 3, Kennedy Okpara, passes inside to Caleb Cameron, and that's going to be a reach-in as he wanted to go for a dunk. That was a very aggressive dunk right there, wanted to make a statement. That's going to be a foul. Still going to be Wilson ball. It's going to be number 2, Cullen Brown, going to be inbounding this one on behalf of the Warriors. And he's going to pass it inside to number 3, Kennedy Okpara going up with it. It's going to be a missed layup.
Oh, wow. That was a very late whistle. He waited till they got the rebound to call the foul.
So 51-43 to go, 4:37 in this game. Again, going to the line is going to be number 3, Kennedy Okpara. Okpara has been pretty good at just staying in the paint and just trying to get those layups to go. Of course, those shots are not going in, but he's still being successful at making himself at the line.
Yeah, and with the amount of free throws that they're getting as they cut this game to 7, you could really get into this ball game with just free throws pretty much. That's all. At this point, all you need is some free throws to fall.
Yeah, makes the first one. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 at the line. Of course, Caleb Cameron down there as well. That could potentially rebound if he misses, but he makes the second one. So it's only going to make it a 6-point game. A.J. Thomas bringing it up. Of course, the committed guy going to Loyola Marymount. He's going to kick it out to his right side, back to A.J. Thomas. Thomas trying to drive inside, almost loses the ball, but sticking with it, trying to go for that layup, and that one's not going to fall through. It's still going to be Eagle ball.
Good defense there from Wilson. That's the big Tamil Green in the paint. He's just tough to score on. I mean, the dude is, especially for undersized guys, this is a slurping. They're playing small ball out here.
A.J. Thomas guarded by 2 defenders, trying to go for the three-pointer. That one's not going to fall through. Good defense, good double-team coverage by Wilson.
I don't like that.
Rebounded by number 21, Tamil Green. He's going to kick it out to number 2, Kennedy Cullen Brown. He's going to lose this one, turnover. Here comes number 12, Leais, and he gets that one to fall.
Love to see it right there. I wasn't a fan of the other possession with A.J. Thomas firing that 3 over the 2 defenders. It just didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, and here it comes.
Oh!
Blocked. Able to get that on rebound. I mean, even if you block Tamil Green, he's going to most likely get that one back because of how big he is in the paint, able to get that one to still fall. And they're now shortening this lead. Here comes A.J. Thomas, guarded by number 4, Caleb Cameron. It's going to be a whistle blown. Tamil Green. Tamil Green. So here comes the Eagles. A.J. Thomas pivot move, almost loses the ball, and he does. It's going to be stolen away by Cullen Brown. Double team coverage, able to get it out to number 1, Amari Medhin. Here comes number 3, pass it inside. Tamil Green going up for the layup. That one's not going to fall, gets his own miss. Trying to go up with it, and that one gets blocked. But still keeping up with it is going to be Caleb Cameron as he tries to keep this ball within their own possession. A lot going on within the paint. I mean, you said it. Prep basketball is always energetic, and there's always a lot going on, especially in the paint right there.
A lot of contact. These refs are letting that contact go. We had to get the shot clock fixed. They reset the shot clock, it seems.
Ashton Tom's a little frustrated, kind of bantering with the other coach. He's going to get out Tamil Green to 0. Jeremiah Ruffin with a 3, counting nothing but net.
Oh, man. It's a big one right there from Jeremiah Ruffin.
So here comes number 12, Khalil Leais. Gets it out to A.J. Thomas. A.J. Thomas double team coverage, passes inside wide open, and he loses that one. Kennedy Okpara is going to go inside with it, going in for that layup, and that one's going to fall. Some good execution for those layups. 2:38 to go, third quarter. It's going to be number 0, Jeremiah Ruffin, pass it to his right side. Here comes Caleb Cameron, pass it inside to Tamil Green. Green gets it up for the lay.
Tamil Green, he's just a big giant in the paint. They are not able to stop him. They don't have the size to stop Tamil Green.
And now Wilson playing some good defense right here as they're only down by 3. Here comes the Eagles on offense. Here comes Khalil Lias. Here comes the step back 3, and almost. Good rebound by number 1, Amir Medin, as he gets it all the way out to number 4, Caleb Cameron. And that one gets turned over. A.J. Thomas all alone with another defender on him. You can't make that up. That was dramatic fashion dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Do not jump with him. Come on. You know better.
Caleb Cameron thought he had him. He's going to pass it to a 0. Jeremiah Ruffin back corner shot, corner 3. Medhin not going to count. Rebounded by Tamil Green as that one goes out of bounds. Kind of hit his knee and went out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball.
I'm not sure what Tamil Green was thinking there. He didn't try to rebound that ball. He let it hit off him and roll out of bounds. He pointed like it was his ball.
And back to the A.J. Thomas slam. I mean, even with pressure, that guy can really just slam it home. He's going to get it out to number 12, Khalil Lias. Lias is going to kick it out to his right side, back to A.J. Thomas. A.J. Thomas looking to drive inside. He's going to take the jump shot, and that one's not going to fall through. Up and over and hitting the edge of the rim and back into play. Here comes number 8, the alley-oop to Caleb Cameron. Oh, my goodness.
That was a very, very scary end of that play. It looked like Dayton Foster got the legs of Cameron as he was going up. They're going to get the foul in the end one. Thankfully, it's okay. I mean, we've seen a lot of plays like that happen in basketball where you contest the guy going for the dunk and he loses his grip on the rim and falls down. Looks like he's okay, though.
He's going to make that one. I mean, think about it. Dunking with a foul on top of making that and one shot. I mean, wow. They're only now down by 2, and this only can just increase the momentum that Wilson Warriors have in this game. A.J. Thomas is going to kick it out to Dayton Foster. Dayton Foster bringing it up with A.J. Thomas. Of course, that duo is a little bit scary if you're the Wilson Warriors. He's going to kick it out to Lias, and it's going to be a foul call on Cullen Brown.
Yeah, they're going to get him on the hand check every time. These officials have been on it the whole day. This is game 5. They're going to get him with a hand check. If you put 2 hands on the man with the ball, you're going to get called for it the whole time.
So going to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Khalil Lias, and they are on bonus. Both teams have 5 fouls, and that's not what you want to have when we enter towards the later game because, of course, both these teams are going to be taking advantage of these foul shots. Of course, he is going to make that one. See if he can go 2 for 2. Khalil Lias, class of 2026. He's going to go up with that shot and make that one as well. 2 for 2. 59-55 the score. Eagles just adding to their lead. Here comes number 0, Jeremiah Ruffin. Kicks it out to Caleb Cameron. Cameron outside to Medhin. Medhin back to 0. Back to Caleb Cameron. As that one's going to be a wide shot left of the rim and back out of bounds. It's going to be Eagle basketball. 59-55 to go in just under a minute.
They have the chance for the 2 for 1 now. You want to work quick here, and you get to take 2 shots. Let's see what they do here.
Here comes the shot, 3-pointer, and not going to fall through. Rebounded by number 3, Kennedy Okpara. He's going to kick it out to Jeremiah Ruffin. Ruffin has it, kicks it out to Caleb Cameron. Caleb Cameron gets a finger on that one, and that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Eduprize Gilbert ball.
Yeah, just a mistake there, bad pass. You can't do that right there.
So 30 seconds counting down. A.J. Thomas slowly but surely bringing this ball just a little bit past half-court line, guarded by Jeremiah Ruffin. I think they're just going to make this clock play out. It's going to be A.J. Thomas kicking it outside. Wide open 3. Count it for number 24, Logan Papas.
That was a great look from Logan Papas, his first bucket of the night.
Here comes Medhin as he looks to drive inside. Floater, that's going to fall.
2 great pump fakes.
As that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter, 62-57. And what a quarter we have seen. Of course, we started this quarter with Eduprize up, and now they enter the 4th quarter still up by a bunch. However, Wilson Warriors, they still want in, they're still competing. What have you been seeing, Maddox?
Well, Wilson started to fight back there. We saw their shots starting to fall. And I mean, how about that young man right there in Amari Medin? at the end of that quarter there on that last possession. Two nice pump fakes, got two of the best defenders on the Eagles to jump up into the air for giving him the easy floater. They cut it to 5. This is a very, very winnable game for the Warriors. They need to play a strong final 8 minutes, and they can head home happy as we head to Saturday tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. Whatever game you play today, you got to carry that momentum into the next game. Of course, this is an all-weekend event here in Chandler, Arizona at the AZ Compass Hoops Classic. 62-57. This is game 4 of this classic. We're about to start the fourth quarter of regulation here. And of course, both teams kind of ended the last quarter with a bonus. So if you're both squads, you got to just limit the fouls and try your best to keep your hands off each other, because each team is going to take advantage of that within the paint. Of course, Wilson Warriors, they got a lot of tall guys in the paint. As for the Eagles, they got to learn how to manifest that, but their three-point shooting has been on top. We're about to start the fourth quarter, 62-57 here in Chandler.
Well, the Warriors have the advantage when you look at height. This Eagles team plays small ball, but they're so quick and shifty, and they have such great shooters that it works. When you've got a guy like Tamil Green, you should feed him the ball almost every time. I want to see them work on that more here in this fourth quarter. Tamil Green has been great on the rebounding and getting the putbacks, but his offensive game is not there yet. Just needs to take the next step to really become a true scorer in the paint.
So A.J. Thomas going to bring this one up. Eagles going to start the second half of the fourth quarter. Lias on some double coverage, looking to go inside with it, and it's going to be a foul. I mean, you can't really do much when you got 3 guys in the paint guarding you. It's kind of going to be tough, but it's going to be a foul. And, of course, you don't want to start this quarter with 1 foul because, of course, as we talked about, both teams are on bonus the last quarter. So, of course, that's going to be a problem as we head into the fourth quarter, because as this game gets close, it gets more aggressive. Here comes Papas, passes it to his right side, back to Papas. Papas guarded by Medhin. Back to Lias to A.J. Thomas. A.J. Thomas, double team coverage beyond the arc, and he loses it to Caleb Cameron as Caleb Cameron tries to pass it beyond the arc, and it's going to be stolen away. Three-pointer shot, that one's not going to fall through. Rebounded by Caleb Cameron, gets the rebound as he falls, trying to get this one over half court. Here comes Zero Ruffin as he's going to get the foul. It's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Eagle basketball.
Just careless mistakes for the Warriors. 40 seconds in, they've got to take advantage. They've had the chances twice to have 2 fast break buckets. They could not get either of them. They still trail 5.
62-57, Lias has it. Back up to number 3, Dayton Foster. Dayton Foster all the way across the court passing it, and that's going to fall through. Guarded by Tamil Green. I mean, we just saw 24. Papa's tried guarding Green. It's kind of tough to guard him. Passes it inside. Tamil Green almost loses it. He's trying to keep with it as he just brings it up and in. I mean, wow, you can't really do much when a guy is just that tall in the paint.
Exactly. And you saw Foster trying to get the hand on the ball and make a nice play. Almost had it.
A.J. Thomas just goes tumbling to the ground. Hey, and here comes Ruffin. He's not going to get that one to fall through. Rebounded by number 2.
Got to get that shot to fall.
There comes number 2, Lias, back outside to the corner, and we're going to have a tug-of-war for the basketball. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Wilson Warrior basketball.
A lot of aggressiveness, a lot of hustle. Both sides fall into the ground here. Both teams really giving it their all.
Here comes Caleb Cameron, passes to his right side. Ruffin passes it inside the paint for a mid-range shot. That's going to count for Kennedy Okpara.
That's too easy for Okpara there. You give him that mid-range shot, the open look, he'll hit it every day from that spot.
Now this game's going to look really good. 62-61. Here we go. Passes corner shot. Throwing a 3. That one's not going to fall through. Rebounded by Okpara. He's going to hand it to Zero Ruffin. Ruffin guarded by number 3, Dayton Foster. He's going to pass inside to Okpara with a slam. And now the Wilson Warriors are back to leading. The last time they led this game was in the first quarter. Here comes a spin move pivot with a layup foul. It's going to be A.J. Thomas going to the line to shoot 2.
A really good look there from A.J. Thomas. Almost got the finish too. But he does a good job drawing contact there. That's going to be on Okpara. And that's his 3rd personal foul. We still have 5:40 to go Got to worry about that. It's one of your best players on the court.
Yeah, they are up by 1. However, the fouls might hurt them as A.J. Thomas is going to miss the first one. They have 2 fouls already to start this fourth quarter with 5:41 to go. It's not going to really help the Wilson Warriors if they get on bonus, especially if they want to keep in front, especially when they're only up by 1 point.
You got to hit this one here to get this game back to even. No. Wow.
So rebounded. Here comes Ruffin. Ruffin beyond the arc, trying to find an open man. We got a wide open Medkin. He's going to get the corner shot, corner 3, and that's not going to fall through. Rebounded by Okpara. Okpara is trapped beneath the rim, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Eagle basketball.
He had it. He has the advantage there in the height. He just couldn't get the shot. He couldn't even get the ball up. He just lost it off his foot.
So here comes number 10. He's going to kick it out to number 3, Foster. Foster almost loses it. He's going to pass outside, and it's going to be a fingertip ball. It's going to stay Eduprize Gilbert basketball.
Good
and here comes
defense from the
A.J.
Warriors.
Thomas guarded by Cameron. That's going to be a foul. So yet the 3rd foul now on them. They got to really watch themselves. 3 more fouls are going to put them on bonus.
That's true.
So here comes A.J. Thomas, looking at taking himself, pivot layup, and that's going to fall through.
Goodness.
Wow, that was a scary layup right there by A.J. Thomas. I mean, you can only just expect more from him when he does that.
So he can do all of that, but he can't hit a free throw?
It's just the way of basketball, and you don't even have a lot of fans in here to really get on his back. Here comes Medhin, passes it inside. He's going to lose it. He tried to pass it to Tamil Green, and that was not going to fall through. Tamil Green wanted that foul, but he's not going to get it. Here comes number 10. He's going to...
Oh, you got to find that last pass in the corner there. He had him.
Here comes number 10, Grant. He's going to kick it out to A.J. Thomas. A.J. Thomas going to pass it to his right side. Lias going to go up with it, and that one's not going to fall through. Up and over the rim and back into Tamil Green's hands. He's going to kick it out to Ruffin. Ruffin looking to drive inside, taking it himself, going up for the layup, and that one's not going to fall through. But rebounded and trying to put it up was going to be Caleb Cameron as he comes tumbling to the ground.
Oh, my goodness. Caleb Cameron, he's just got to be careful. He's got to protect himself.
He's been flopping all game. I mean, you kind of wonder when he's going to get injured because a lot of these flopping calls, of course, the ankle earlier in this game. I mean, wow, it's only going to take more of a toll on Wilson Warriors with their in-paint aggression.
I mean, he went flying into the air again, falling to the ground, and thankfully he's all right.
So the first shot's going to be up, and it's going to go through. Of course, that's going to tie this game up 64-64. And the Eagles finally with a foul. Of course, that's their first foul of this quarter. 4:13 to go. This quarter's been going relatively quickly. I can only imagine if it's going to slow down as this game gets tighter and tighter. Caleb Cameron just tucking in his jersey before he makes his second free throw.
Another very good game of basketball here. And that's what you get when you see prep basketball. It's some of the best talent in the country coming together and playing one of the best sports in the world.
And this one's going to be up, and it's not going to fall through. Rebounded by number 2, Andre Thomas. Andre Thomas kicking it out to A.J. Thomas, and A.J. Thomas almost loses it. He's guarded by Caleb Cameron. He's going to look to go in. A.J. Thomas going to try finding a way to shoot this one. He's just going to go for that fadeaway jumper. That's not going to fall. It's going to be Wilson Warrior basketball. Here comes number 0, Ruffin. Back outside, corner 3. Not going to fall through. It's going to be rebounded and out of bounds. It's going to stay Eduprize Gilbert basketball.
No, they're giving it to the Warriors.
Outside, passes it. Okpara passes it to Ruffin. Ruffin back to 2. Cullen Brown. Cullen Brown with it, guarded heavily by A.J. Thomas. Looking to go inside. It's going to be Jeremiah Ruffin. Passes it to Okpara. Okpara beyond the arc. Passes it inside to Tamil Green. Back to Okpara. He's going to go for the floater. That's going to fall.
Beautiful.
Now
nice,
they're going to be up by 2.
Nice touch there off off the iron and falling through for Okpara. That was really pretty.
Here comes A.J. Thomas. Three-pointer guarded, and that was not going to fall through. I mean, imagine if he just made that shot. That would have been a miracle.
He got 3 shots at the line, though. That's a huge one. It's a huge, critical foul call to make there by the official.
He's been consistent at the line today, 64 to 66. He has a chance to tie it here. He was beyond the arc, so he will be shooting 3 as he makes the first one. It's 65 to 66.
Got the first one to fall. That was the second one, I believe.
So Tamil's going to check out in replacement for number 30, Jordy Musafiri. That's his first time checking into this game.
Very surprising to see Musafiri come in for Green at this point of the game. At this time, you take out one of your best players.
So now he made all 3 of those. So make it a 67 to 66. It's going to be a full timeout. And the reason why they took him in is because of the energy. This guy hasn't played all game, so he's restored. He has energy. He has stamina. He's able to get into this game.
Gosh, that Powerade is looking so good right now. I'm watching them drink it. Wow, I mean, this has been a great fourth quarter of basketball. 3:12 to go. 1 point separates these two teams in what has been another thriller. We've had 5 of them today. This is no other. This is going to be a tough one. Do the Warriors have what it takes? Or will the Eagles hold on and win it? I believe that was the Warriors calling the timeout. Such a good song playing.
Yeah, it almost got me dancing.
I want. Not ready to go here. Looks like Green's checking back in. They just wanted to give him a breather, I assume. That's not a terrible idea. Warriors down 1. It's going to be Cullen, Okpara, Green, Ruffin, and then Cameron on the floor.
Here comes Jeremiah Ruffin. 3:08 to go, 67 to 66. The game is looking good. The 3, that's not going to fall through. Rebounded by Tamil Green. He's going to put it back up and in.
Big one
Make it
there.
a point lead now by Wilson Warriors. It's a back and forth game that we got going on here. Here comes the drive. Here comes number 3. It's going to be Dayton Foster with it. Passes it to number 2, Andre Thomas. Thomas to Lias. Lias going to kick it out to Dayton Foster. Dayton Foster to Andre Thomas. Thomas hands it off to A.J. Thomas. A.J. Thomas guarded by 2 defenders. A 3 ball, and that's not going to fall through. Just a little bit short of the rim. It's going to be rebounded by number 2, Cullen Brown. He's going to be guarded by full court D by number 3, Dayton Foster. He almost loses it, kicks it out to Caleb Cameron. Caleb Cameron to Okpara. Okpara with the floater. That's not going to fall through. Both players are trying to get this rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay Wilson Warrior possession.
And they got the foul on Thomas. They're going to get A.J. Thomas with it. A.J. Thomas is one of the most fearless shooters in the country. And while that is a good thing at times, when his shot is not on, like it has been in this second half, it can really hurt you. You don't need to be firing up a shot like that down 1 point at this time of the game. You don't need to fire up a shot when you're double teamed. You can pass that ball up, and you'll be all right.
So Tamil Green gets it. He passes it to beyond the arc to Ruffin. Ruffin to Caleb Cameron. Okpara with a nice mid-range shot. That's going to count. Okpara now just increasing their lead. Eagles now playing offense.
Great job from Okpara there to put that shot in. You got the 3-point lead.
Oh, great pass outside to Lias. Lias with a 3 ball. That's not going to fall through. Just short to Tamil Green. Their shots are now not going through. Now, majority of this game, it was being led by the Eagles, and now it's going to be the Warriors leading this game by 3. Here comes number 2, Cullen Brown. It's going to be a timeout called.
Great job there from the Warriors. They fight through some tough defense. They get to call the timeout. You're going to take time off this clock. Got a minute 50 to go in the game, 19 seconds on the shot clock. I'd hold on to this ball as long as I can. If you can get a bucket to at the end of the shot clock, perfect. And then you'd have a chance to really put this game away.
Yeah, $1:50 left in regulation. 67-70. We have seen quite the game by both squads.
Three-point ball game, Warriors. What a game. They trailed by double digits earlier in this one. They've stormed back and taken the lead. There we go.
Here comes Cullen Brown, gonna inbound this one, 67-70.
I'd get this ball into the backcourt if I'm them. You can really slow this thing down. I'd just have one guy just sprint out to the backcourt.
So he's gonna get it out to Jeremiah Ruffin. Ruffin's gonna pick it back out to Cullen Brown. Cullen Brown guarded by Dayton Foster, kicks out to his left side. Ruffin loses the ball. It's gonna be A.J. Thomas getting this one. He's gonna bring it all the way past the half-court line. He's gonna look to drive inside. He's gonna lose it by keeping his hands on this ball, looking to go for this step back pivot move, and it's gonna go in.
It's a great fadeaway from A.J. Thomas. 1-point game. That man is clutch.
Here comes Tamil Green. He's gonna look to take it himself for that shot, not gonna fall through. It's gonna be Eagle basketball now. Here comes number 3, Dayton Foster, kicks it out to A.J. Thomas. A.J. Thomas looking to go in himself with that layup, and that's good.
For the lead, A.J. Thomas. Here is the A.J. Thomas that we all know and love that's going to Loyola Marymount next year. What a play there for the lead.
Here comes Jeremiah Ruffin, and he loses the ball on a miscommunication pass. It seemed like that pass was just wide left of him, not able to keep up with that ball. A.J. Thomas now playing the other end of the team.
It's just the worst time for a mistake like that to happen.
Here comes A.J. Thomas, guarded by 2 defenders, going in for that shot, not going to fall through. Rebounded by Okpara. He's going to hand it off to number 2, Cullen Brown.
See how they want to play this. You could try to take the quick shot. Get the 2 for 1.
They got to keep it slow, too. Can't move too quickly. As for Wilson Warriors, they're the opposite. They got to move quickly. Here comes Jeremiah Ruffin, three-pointer. That's not going to fall through. Rebounded by Okpara. Okpara trying to find an open man. 25 seconds counting down the clock. He's going to kick it out to Jeremiah Ruffin, guarded by, here comes Caleb Cameron, trying to go up with it, and that's going to be a wide right shot. Rebounded by Tamil Green, and he gets that one up and in. 71-72, changing the way of this game. Wilson Warriors now leading by 1. Here comes A.J. Thomas looking to drive inside, layup.
Oh,
good, and 1. Man. Well, not what the Warriors needed. They were up by 1, now they're down by 1. Going to the line to shoot 1 is going to be A.J. Brown, or A.J. Thomas. A.J. Brown, he's already a champion. But as for number 4, A.J. Thomas, he has been at the line a couple times now.
What a great job at the end of this game from A.J. Thomas. It's like he heard me saying that that his production has not been there in this second half, and he turned it up a notch. He's lead by 2.
He's gonna make this one, and now, yeah, it's a 2-point game, and he's gonna call a full timeout. Again, 4.4 seconds left, down by 2. How are the Warriors gonna respond? Maddox, what do you think?
They can really go 2 different ways here. You have to assume the Eagles are going to apply pressure here. With 4.4, you don't have time to get it to half court and then call another timeout. You're just going to have to play this out. You can either go for the win or go for the tie. It's a tough decision. I'd give it to your best 3-point shooter if you have him. You can get your best 3-point shooter here. Take that 3 for the win. Win, we go home. Lose, we'll be back out here tomorrow and we'll get a win. That's the way I'd look at it if I'm them.
Yeah, I think they've been playing really good. They got versatility down in the paint. However, their shots were not falling through. It's what's costing them here. But if they want to stay in this game, for me, what I think, yeah, 3-point shooting, but most importantly, passing. Of course, you only got 4 seconds left, so where are you going to give it to? I would definitely look beyond the arc, but you got to get more guys in the perimeter as well because they're only down by 2.
That's right. I like that idea. We'll see what they do here. They won't be able to advance the ball. They're going to have to go full court in 4.4 seconds. This is This is what you run at practice. At the end of practice, you run a little full court. You run a little full court offense, trying to score as quickly as possible. We'll see if they have it in them. They're gonna apply. If they apply pressure, they have timeouts to use. Timeouts won't be the issue. They have a foul to give as well. Eduprize can get away with fouling here. If you wanna let them get the ball in and foul quickly and take off 2 seconds before they get a shot up, waste 2 seconds off the clock. That'd be smart. We'll see how they play this year.
Yeah, 2 fouls and 5 fouls for the Eagles. Of course, bonuses is going to be what's key. Of course, 5 fouls that the Warriors have, and as for the Eagles, they have 2. So we might see a foul as well if they can't get this one off in time. Who knows? Let's see. It's going to be Warrior basketball. It's going to be inbounding. It's going to be Cullen Brown. Cullen Brown going to inbound this one. Looking for an open man. He's going to get it out to Jeremiah Ruffin. Jeremiah Ruffin, oh, by himself, and it's going to be a foul.
That was it. That's going to be on the floor. That's such a smart foul.
And again, because they're kind of going from one opposite end of the court to the other, you kind of don't have time to get a 3-point off in time. Of course, 0.9 to go in the shot clock. They had to get that foul off, but the foul is not going to get them to the line. So it's going to be Caleb Cameron going to be inbounding this one for the Warriors, but it's going to be another timeout here, and that's the best that the Warriors can do right now in their situation.
They're adding to 1.9 on the clock here.
And that's going to make a huge difference in this game. I mean, 0.9 to 1.9, I mean, that's a difference.
You can with 0.9 seconds, you have to catch and shoot. With 1.9, you can catch,
you just got to foul.
2.
You just got to foul.
Not anymore. No. You can't foul anymore. If you're Eduprize, another foul puts them in the bonus. It'd be 2 after 2 minutes. If you foul twice in the final 2 minutes, you go into the bonus. You've got to just let them get you got to just play good defense here and do not foul whatever you do. They're going to catch. You can catch, dribble 1, 2, put up the shot. That's all you have time for if you're Wilson. You don't have time for a second pass. You have to be smart here and make sure you have the open look. They have a timeout they can use still. We'll see if they do.
So still Caleb Cameron going to be inbounding this one on behalf of the Warriors. Let's see what they can do here with a 1.9 to go in the fourth quarter. 74-72. Eagles up by 2 points here. And what a good ending to this classic today to start their weekend. The 3-ball not going to fall through, up and over the rim. Taking this game to a W will be Eduprize Gilbert as they win 74-72. What a game we have seen. Maddox, what have you seen from the very first half to the very end of this game?
A lot of pace, high energy. This was a lot of fun all day. Some of the best talent in the country at this age. And they balled out today. They showed it. We saw some highlight reels. We saw some nice 3-pointers. We saw some beautiful little Euro steps and layups. Some nice ball handles, some great defense. It's just good basketball. That's all I got to say about it, Tyler. I mean, it was just a great day for basketball.
It was a good day for basketball. Both the games that started off this day to the very end of this day with this game. Of course, we saw a lot of stuff within the paint. We saw a lot of cool slam dunks go on. And as for the 3-point shooting, it's been red hot beyond the arc. It's been a great game, 74-72. EDU Gilbert winning by 2. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Inferno TV. Tyler Wargo alongside Maddox Martin. We want to say thank you guys for tuning into Inferno TV, and we'll see you guys next time. And yeah, bye.